Welcome everybody to the Convo Couch. This is Fiorella Isabel. I am here today with Martin Koldorf. He is an epidemiologist,
so I got them on
a
low.
dietitian, focused on infectious diseases, outbreaks, and
do
vaccine safety.
5
Also one of the authors of the Great Barrington Declaration.
live streams
Martin
and then
Koldorf,
combine them
thank you
up.
for being here today.
Thank you.
If you watch these people,
So
you might
I
notice
just want to hear from
what
you.
I do. There's a nervousness. There's a very similar
definition of what the Great
shake
Barrington
to
Declaration
both of them.
is, because in Western media, particularly here in the
I think
United
they're
States,
both
the
opiate
mainstream media
junkies.
is painting it as eugenics. So I want to hear from you as to what
Picking
it
up a
actually
feeling
is.
off of these people.
Well, it's the opposite of that. It's how to better protect those who are most vulnerable in society.
They are looking, in my opinion,
premises is that
right now he's looking at her. When he looks to his left, our right, so he's not looking at Fiorella. He looked at her like once a second ago. I think Fiorella can see him by looking downward. Right there, she's looking at him a little bit while he reads from a teleprompter.
For children, this is a less deadly disease than
it's deception.
Influenza season for the last 10 years.
I'm into reality, humanity,
if you want to combat COVID, the key thing that we emphasize in the
spontaneity, being organic, being honest, being sincere, being intellectual. These people, and they're everywhere. I hate to turn any of these losers into being more important than they are, or more influential than they are. What's influential is that this is widespread, not that there are any individual scumbags. These are the weakest people on earth. They succumbed to drugs that we were all warned about. We were told there was no looking back. If you want to try heroin and all that crap, cocaine, you're going to end up effed up. So these are called fracture points. They were a form of China. China does it in the open. They don't even hide it. Lower childhood vaccination rates as well as other vaccinations well, everything does seem a little bit hidden, if we're going to be honest here. We can see what's going on with ourselves, and then we can assume it's what's going on in England, France. If we spread out to the countries we most know, we don't even really know them all that much. We might know a little bit of Canada. We're close to them. Mexico, do we really know them? Even though they're close on the other side. But I don't know. I think it's a runaway train of bureaucracy. There seems to be no way to have a democracy, to have freedom, because of these bad people. They're conformists. Now, these people don't even know each other. They should have nothing to do with each other. Yet, here they are, like a Cynthia McKinney coming on, and they're all scripted.
You're vaccinated and
he's like licking his chops. That's a sign that someone's an abuser.
Transmission of the virus. So people, were in America were.
She's clearly an opiate junkie. That's my conclusion. I first noticed she had a very nervous, shaky disposition. I noticed that when they went to Washington.
When their oxygen levels were at 70.
So I've noticed for close to a year that there was something fishy going on with her.
So it's true that there are.
Pasta just got worse and worse. He was more noticeable than her.
Journalists.
See, these things are not noticeable if you're conditioned to wake up each and every day and buy into this scripted nonsense. Okay, this is coming up to the end of part 1. I shall do the same thing with 2 more videos. Thank you.
And
This should
so
be
I'll
pretty
add
funny.
us to Rumble. I'm not a
Yeah,
huge fan
a good idea.
of the person behind it, but I know it's a
I won't
popular
talk much.
platform. So, yeah.
Is
Look how
Isaac
fake they are.
is sorry, I'm talking
There are
too
their
fast.
names.
We're live.
I'm talking too fast
Oh,
today.
okay. I'll ask you later.
I'm talking too fast, Sig.
No indoor secrets now.
We're live.
We're live. And I hear you.
No indoor
got
secrets.
that muted. Hey guys. Oh, I'm hearing an echo on your end, Bear.
That exchange was so revealing to
Check. 1, 2.
us.
We're live.
To me, I mean, or
That's my
you.
sound.
Yo.
If you know my
Yeah.
shtick
Good. How am I sounding? I need to get a mixing
know the
board in
general
here so I know
premise
what the hell I sound like.
Good.
Am I okay?
of the shtick.
You're okay. We've got to
The
get
guy
you
on
up
the
to my
left
level of technology.
is clearly a
though.
drug
We
addict.
do.
You'll notice.
But you know, in
or-
honor
I'm
of
sorry,
you,
I'm not
I'm
trying to
wearing a
plant
paisley
ideas
shirt
in
today.
people. I think he's a
I was
drug
going to say
addict.
you're looking very
He's a
paisley
cokehead
today.
variety.
In honor of your
that
generation,
smiled the.
I'm decided to meet you at your level, and I've been
Those are
doing a lot
teleprompters,
of Beatles
clearly.
listening to as I finished the Billy Shears book, and I've been fascinating, like kind of obsessed.
They're
with
all
the Beatles
showing
lately, so
something to
I'm
the
wearing
new
I'm going
Beatles
to the
thing.
1960s vibe today.
This guy's a
You're finally seeing
cokehead
the
on
light.
the left,
I'm proud of you.
but he's also
Yeah,
probably
man.
a junkie. I think
Dude,
this is a junkie
I
program.
don't know if you got into that.
They
Billy
get the
Shears book,
weakest
memoirs,
people
Oh,
but
I love it.
who
there's
keep
some
the
love it.
secret.
trippy
They
esoteric
need the
stuff in
job
there,
for the
man.
Oh,
drugs.
it's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should be quiet. They talk
so
over
I
each
would
other
love
so
to,
much.
I would love to touch more on that sometime because I think there's some important stuff with music going on there, and with Paul McCartney,
saw
he's basically saying
Glory
when he passes,
nodding
he's gonna
off.
drop, or
Fiorella
Billy
nods
Stepper or
off.
whatever, is going to drop the whole.
These guys don't seem to be
he's gonna do
nodding
the whole
off,
kibosh
which is
on,
the opiate
on
thing,
basically
new
the
opiate
Beatles narrative,
clue.
and it'll be interesting to see if he does it, but. Yeah, it's
The
fascinating.
great thing is,
story,
I don't
fascinating
really
subject.
have to go
I'm just
fishing
absolutely
around. I
obsessed
don't
with
have
it
to go
right now. And I've
looking
been
for.
listening to a lot of the Beatles songs.
Which clip
when
should
he
I
came on
pick?
board
What
after
should I
1966, and there's so many little nuggets in there
select
besides
and
just being
trim
like
to
the reverse
play while
playback
I
and stuff.
watch
So,
along
anyways,
with the
Paisley for Dr. Lando and your
audience?
great generation.
Thank you. Thank you. My great generation, it is mostly asleep at home right
This
now,
is some
watching
kinda
television,
woo
suffering the
conspiracy type channel.
consequences of the get your roll up your sleeve.
They're their names.
Yes.
I put a
and
screenshot
enjoying the
shot
new,
of
what are we
them,
calling
but it
The
was too
57?
small.
What was-
Sorry about that.
Sorry, what was the
57
It's the
now.
one flaw in my shtick, I think.
The seventh letter of the
When I
alphabet,
overlay
of course, everybody can figure
screenshots,
that out.
he's
and you put
reading, right?
5
The
in front of it,
doctor, whatever,
because
is
that
reading.
is in the new logarithms that are already.
Look at the clown on
activated
the
for
left with
anybody
you can
that
see the
talks about
teleprompters
57,
reflecting off
will,
these glasses.
be considered.
That's why I made the
naughty by
video.
robots.
That's why I
And,
downloaded this.
As you're aware, yesterday we had a nationwide
The algorithm
rollout
takes
of
you to
57.
more of these people.
And
Yes.
so let the games
Whatever
begin.
they're doing to spread their fungus, it can be reversed towards them.
Check.
They
Sorry,
connect
I was
each other.
checking on,
This is funny. See
YouTube
that? He
here.
goes,
So,
check,
yes,
sorry.
And of course, we have our great champion of.
So once you know they're
peace, our,
scripted, you start to
executive
pick
in the
up on the
office here,
mistakes.
Mr.
You
Biden,
more
of course,
easily
saying,
grasp
"Be prepared for
that
more
they are
outbreaks."
scripted.
So,
There's a way people
interesting
talk
that kind of all
and
coalesce,
move. And
or that's all kind of coming together.
the head
right
movement
now.
a
So,
lot.
yeah. Why
People
it's
do
more
not
important than ever to
Bob
understand
move their head right to
transmutation,
left to
right,
right
which
and back
we'll
and
maybe
forth
talk
like
a little
that.
bit about today, and
Sideways.
understanding what the
Like they're
waveforms
reading.
are and how they work,
So you got
and
less than
how
a minute
all
to
of
go,
this
about a
stuff
minute.
can be.
There's that doctor
well,
with
can be,
the guy on the right
subverted
had
a
an
bit, but in the end, we do
intoxication
need mass
moment.
societal
I pick up
awakening
on
and
crap
change,
like that. He
because
looks skinny.
beyond the
They both look skinny.
57,
So I'm thinking
special
opiates.
57 sauce. We've also got these.
So they have like a
insane
slight smile when
satellites
they
going up in
find
balloons or
what
whatever
was
you want to
written
call it. They're
by
putting
the script
up,
funny
and
or
they're
thought
now, I guess,
provoking.
hundreds of thousands.
So he
of
said the
them
Heinz
to be put up there,
57.
whatever they are.
But then the
We're
reality
seeing them
sets
in the
back
sky,
and they get
they're lighting
that
up the sky, making it brighter,
soap opera-ish level
and
of
also,
acting.
of course, affecting our.
Or when
biology,
non-actors
our
try to
spirituality,
act.
our ability to connect to the higher realms. So, in order to stop this stuff, there's only
There's
so much
the
transmutation
conspiracy
we can be doing.
stuff.
We need societal change. We need technological change. We need
So
people to
why
wake up
isn't
and stop
Poinkin'
using
still going on with Donkey Tail, Jimmy Jean, Peter Richard Mormon? Why'd they stop going on together?
let's cut straight to the chase.
So
You
we're on
ready?
part
Ready.
3.
I need
Gannon's a
everyone
complete
here to
druggie.
sound
So
check
that guy,
with
the
me.
guy on the left,
Are our
you might recognize
voice
him. I
volumes
do.
equal or
I
loud
did.
enough? Please let us know in the chat right now because Richard
Some
says
type
my
of
voice is a bit
motivational
low on his end,
channel.
and we're not sure if it's actually the sound.
If you
or
if you
if
watch
it's
him, he's a
Richard's
complete
tone.
junkie. It's
You didn't
obvious.
drop it in
The
the
guy on the
toilet or
right
anything,
is
did you?
weird as
No.
F. He's military
Not
too. You can
today.
just tell
Slap
his crap.
the net.
He's free. He's got Freemason, that Jewish,
Loud enough and
that
overlap?
the triangle, the
Overlap.
star thing.
You're giving
That's
us
on
feedback really
Northern
bad.
Ireland stamps.
What? Speak
That's
up. Okay, both
Freemasonry.
sides. You sound
Just the
plenty
black,
loud.
the gothic.
Sounds good. Both of you are clear. Sounds
He
good
does
here.
that
I heard you
666
fine.
with the hand.
All right. Well, looks like.
But
you
they're
guys
definitely
did some, right?
scripted.
I got to shit. This is just the.
The main
iPhone
thing is
Evil
I'm not
Empire
looking
saying
anymore to
Christmas
do
is
Shade
coming.
and Freud because
Get rid of
that
this iPhone
doesn't
11.
do
Get yourself
anything.
a 13.
I got
Mhm.
Shade and
Which
Freud
films with a
so many
blurry
times
background
and
now.
it never
Isn't that
makes it
hilarious?
anywhere.
Like they don't even try
If
anymore.
anything,
with
it
the
gets
updates. They're
co-opted,
just
like
hey,
my
let's
Brett
have this.
Chamberlain
Let's
stuff.
have this feature that you can basically find on any other app.
So
on any
even though I
pre-existing phone.
figured out that, and I have
What's
the
new
proof
about this one?
of
Barely
a lot of stuff like
Barely.
Blurs the background.
Combo Couch
That's
working
it.
with police.
That's it.
Yeah, I
It's a
don't care what
background
they're
blurring
saying, so
phone.
I'm talking over them.
Useful.
You shouldn't care what they're
Dude.
saying either. They
Isn't it
just
funny?
get their voices going. Look at that
Simultaneously,
the guy
when
on the left,
technology
the drug
advances,
addict,
the content
junkie.
is purposely more low production.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So it's not about
I do wonder, Cap.
doing
If
gotchas.
you were in that position,
That's not my
you
objective.
wouldn't
My
give your
objective
target
is
market
to
the best of what you have.
just tell
You would
people, please, I'm
slowly release the
imploring
good
to you
stuff, slowly over time,
to
in
apply
minutes or
this
whatever.
type of critical
Yeah, that's
analysis
definitely
to
Apple's
every
model for
type
sure.
of
But
medium.
like, for example, if you
ingest.
see like YouTube Shorts or how TikTok's content is formatted,
And I've been
it's
dealing
literally
specifically
the
with
lower the production, the better
video
the video
format,
does. So while we're
where
increasing
there's usually
our
two
features
people.
universally,
They turn them
we're
into a
kind of
pairing.
now more relating to and making more low production content.
Yeah, it's cooler in a way. Like
They're
the TikTok
looking
thing is
to see who would
it's gotta
click
be
on these two
spontaneous,
people.
It's got to be lower production. It's cooler. If it's too high production,
They think
that's
that
where
gives them
YouTube videos are.
information.
They're high production, but on TikTok it should be gritty, spontaneous, and with the ends not clipped neatly.
They're
It's
pushing
funny 'cause
TikTok
you literally
somehow.
just described punk rock. So like TikTok is the most.
You
punk
know
rock
that's a
out of all the
Freemason
platforms.
666. The
Yeah.
way he bends
Yes.
the fingers,
Yes,
he
it is.
deliberately
It's,
makes them. It's not an okay
It's a weird.
sign.
It's a weird platform. I keep having.
And you
people
look at all
ask
the
me for
weird
advice on
crap
TikTok, and I'm like,
tattoos he has.
I'm not confident.
He also
I
does
know what
something with
works.
his hair. He's
Doesn't-
trying to
It
hide
seems
his
to be quite
own
minor changes can make a big difference. The only
face
thing I
tweaking
have
out.
said
The
to
guy on the
people is,
right. He's a
it
lot
seems
younger
apparent that
though.
whatever you do within the
See that
first
thing
3
where
seconds
Gannon
is
tugged at
extremely
his
important.
thumb at
Like,
his
you've
air
got 3
lobe?
seconds
I'm pretty sure
generate
that's
interest
another
before
one
you
of
get
those
into get swiped
Freemason
past, and
things.
that's the end of you.
I see
Yeah, I
Jason
mean,
Tatum of my
literally
basketball
just
team do
post
that, the
anything at all,
Celtics.
and then just do that.
And I think he picked that up from
One of them
going
is
to
bound to
Duke.
hit.
Was he at Duke?
Yeah.
I think he was Duke.
Listen, it
And that's
feels
a
like it's been
Freemason
very long
place.
time
They're all,
since
it's a
I last spoke
brotherhood.
to
The
you. Did we
NBA
miss Tentacle Cross
is
last week?
completely
I think we did it,
Freemasonic.
actually.
So
It
they're
was
like the
only for an
police are
hour,
Freemasonic. The
but
military is
maybe a lot has
Freemasonic.
happened the last week. Has a lot
That's why
happened
they're in
this last
military
week,
nights for
so.
the NBA. They're just they're in
Yeah,
cahoots.
quite a lot. Being quite busy trying to move things.
So I don't know what
forward,
these
you know,
clowns are
being-
talking about, but I do know they're
focusing on the
scripted
positives, moving things forward,
because
trying to
it's
see where I'm
formulaic.
not doing so well in my life and trying
it's
to
not
adjust those
rocket
things so that I can
science to
rebalance
follow their
the
eyes.
chi. So yes, very, very, very busy moving ahead with the security stuff.
It's like
Yes.
5:05
Doing some
a.m.
anti-terrorism
on
security
Monday.
training for the next 3 days, and then
Are you really? Wow,
Up
that
early.
sounds intense.
well, I actually started it yesterday. It's like it starts online. There's so much that I want to convey that it starts with like a 2-hour
Look at
course
his
online.
face, this Gannon guy. He
And yet
can't.
there's, well,
That's
the
called
UK
being a
is really,
junkie.
really worried about terrorism. Way more than I realized.
People
Listen,
don't just
you know, the
become
Home Office
famous.
thinks we're due
I'm not
for,
saying my videos or my
a
singing or
real
anything
terrorist
about myself
attack.
is that
Imminent.
great.
So,
When I say I'm
are you
greatness, I'm
doing
trying to be
door
funny.
work then?
Although
or are you
maybe I
actually
am
going
greatness,
further
but
into
that's
another
a digression.
No,
The main
this
thing is
this is
that
how
I'm
you
calling
know
the
that they are
bluff
really,
on
really worried.
everything. I'm sick of junkies being pushed as influencers.